Joanna is with us in Montana. Hi, Joanna. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hi, nice to be here.
Good to have you. How can we help?
Yeah, so I want to build a home on my land, but I'm wondering if going with a construction loan is a good idea, especially since I have no credit because we're debt free.
Okay. What's your income?
Yeah, it's around 90K, and
Okay.
that's my husband. I work at home.
What's he do?
Software. He's a full stack developer.
Okay. Great.
Do
Very
you guys
cool.
have any money saved, Joanna?
So we have 3 months worth of money saved. We had a rough year last year, so it kind of depleted. We had 6 months, and then now we just brought it back up to three after uh, having a rough year.
What's a rough year? What happened?
He lost his job for a year, for a whole year,
hmm
which was kind of really unexpected.
Does he do contract work?
No, no. He had a regular work as his salary.
hmm Does he work from home?
He didn't at the time, but
hmm
now he does.
Okay. And where are you all living now? You living on the land or what?
No, we found a temporary place. So we bought a mobile house, gutted, because renting it was hard to find rent, and renting was expensive. And so my husband fixed up the whole thing while he wasn't working, and so now that's the reason why we're debt free, because now we're living in a 3-bedroom, 2-bath mobile house,
hmm
and
Is that on your
yeah, and we're
farm?
just renting the lot. Nope, we're renting the lot.
Oh, okay.
And unfortunately, we weren't able to move it to our land.
Okay. What are you gonna spend on the house you're building?
We were thinking around 300K,
hmm
and we're thinking, yeah, at about 1,500 square feet. Not a huge house,
hmm hmm Okay. All right.
but yeah, with materials, everyone's telling us that it'll be more expensive.
Okay. In order to get a construction loan, you would need a blueprint that has been appraised by an appraiser. The bank that you're getting the construction loan, mortgage company you're getting the construction loan can help you with that. And you will have to have a contractor building the property, building the house. Okay. They don't loan money to people who just think they might want to build a house and have
Hmm.
never done it before. Okay. So a licensed contractor, a blueprint, an appraisal, very detailed financial package. And then you would qualify at your local credit union or bank for a construction loan, even if you don't have a credit score. If you've got a steady job, you've got this piece of
Okay.
property that's paid for. What's the property worth?
More than 100K.
Yeah. Okay. So you got effectively a 25% down payment. In other words, you'd have a
Hmm.
$400,000 deal if you put a $300,000 house on a $100,000 piece of ground, right?
Yeah.
And that'd be a 25% equity position from day one. So they'll take a lien against your farm, and then they will dole out the money to the contractor on a schedule, construction draw schedule, based on completion points as the house goes up. When the house is completed, you would get a permanent regular mortgage that pays off the construction loan. That's called the takeout loan, and you will need to rearrange. Again, the mortgage company or the bank that'll help you with this, they'll probably help you with get your permanent loan as well, because you have to have what's called a
Hmm.
takeout letter. How are you going to take out this construction loan? And you're going to take it out with a new permanent regular mortgage. All of that lines up as dominoes, and you can build now. Um, how long is it going to take you to save 300,000 if you don't? Quite a few years.
Yeah.
I mean, if you save 50 a year out of 90, it's going to take you 6 years.
Yeah. It's true.
So that's the numbers that are running through my head. Now, if you take that out and you get out a permanent construction loan, and then you viciously attack that permanent mortgage after you move in, and you pay it off in 5 or 6 years, that'd be wonderful, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
As long as he's making 90 or more, and if he's in tech world, he should be able to continue to do that.
Yeah.
Rachel
How's that?
went through building a house. It wasn't using a construction loan a while back, but it is a detailed process. It's not something you just walk into and go, "Oh, I want to put a house over there."
Yeah, no, there's a work. Yeah, you'll have a part-time job, Joanna, in that process, but it's fun. But it's great, yeah, and I think it's exciting for you guys, and with the numbers and everything, you guys have worked hard to be debt-free and to be in the position you are, and so yeah, making the step forward, I think is great.
Okay, so does that mean you guys think it's a good time to build right now? Because
Not now, but you're not ready now. You don't have a blueprint.
Yeah.
You don't have a contractor. You don't have an appraisal. You don't have any of this lined up. I mean, you're gonna break ground in next spring. Maybe in the fall, but I would probably wait till spring and let some of these lumber prices and other things continue to calm down. Lumber's back down, but some of the other stuff's not. Labor, there's a serious shortage on still in most areas.
Okay.
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 Yeah, I mean, but you got a lot of work to do to get ready to break ground in the spring.
Yeah. Well, how do you know what order to do all these things in? Like, I did call a contractor.
Then they can help you start walking through that. Get in touch with Churchill Mortgage and see if they can do a loan there in Montana. If they can't, find your local credit union. Talk to them about a construction loan and a permanent mortgage. They'll help you get the appraisal. Contractor can help you get the blueprint. But you're gonna have to have all of that. You can't just say, I think $1,500 and I think that's $3,000. That's what I heard it costs. That doesn't work for getting a loan. They're not gonna loan that person money that does that. You got to have like airtight business case for this whole process, whether you've got a credit score or not. You've got to do all of that.
And the land helps her in that case because she owns it. But for a lot of people,
and 100% debt free helps her.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. But a lot of people that want to build don't have land
right
to build on.
You have to roll the land into the deal.
Yep.
And then that becomes harder. Now you're talking about a down payment issue.
Right.
When you do all that, and that rolls in as well. So
that is a question I've been getting well, at least on social media, on Instagram, is for the new construction home buying, is it a smart time to build a house? There's a lot of people asking that.
I'm probably going to build one next spring, but I'm not going to.
You are?
Yeah, but not today. Yeah.
I was going to ask you where. I won't ask you on the air.
Well, I hadn't figured that part out yet.
I didn't know.
But well, I mean, we moved out of the big house,
yeah,
and we're living in a nice home. But we had planned to build when we moved.
Yeah, I knew that.
But in the middle of all this craziness, we're not gonna.
I didn't realize. I thought y'all were gonna take like 3 years just to do nothing. Of course you're not.
Just announce it to you right here on the air. So there you go. Yeah. But the anyway.
That's exciting. Good for you
but
and Mom.
The point is, lumber has stabilized. I think labor will smooth out by spring. There's still a labor shortage in general on construction. So construction's a little bit wonky still, and I think it's going to be for a little while longer. But I think most of the supply chain crap will be behind us and that stuff, and I think we'll have a more normalized environment.
Yes.
And I kind of think the economy's going to be a little slower. And so builders are not going to be quite so snooty about like they're doing you a freaking favor or something, which is the way they act right now. Or particularly acted 6 months ago.
Because they can.
Yeah, because they can. 6 months ago, they're doing you a favor or something, and I don't need them doing me a favor. I need them building a house.
Oh, we know that, Dave. We know that.